Welcome on in, first-timers, newcomers, and old followers. Tonight we're going to be actually doing an episode of SnapShwasty. I know it's been a long time, but we're going to jump back into it. Tonight's recipe, we're going to be making a Mexican pizza. Now, as a lover of life and a player of pawns and a lover of food and also Mexican food and pizza, we're going to try and combine all those things into one. For this recipe, I don't really have anything, really, so I'm just going to kind of ad-lib it as I go. I know there's going to be beans, red sauce, lots of cheese, ground beef, etc. But of course, if you've ever watched anything that I've ever done ever before, wow, that was a lot of evers, you know what step one is. Before we get too deep into this, I'd like to thank you all for following along with me, and if you could do the sharing, the liking, the commenting, things have been so good about doing in the past, really appreciate it. So this one goes out to you. It is, like, really strong. Let's start, shall we? Well, you can make your own refried beans, but I just don't have the time. I just got off work. So take your canned refried beans or whatever the hell, and add a can of tomato sauce to that. Alright, now that it's all mixed up together, go ahead and add some seasonings like salt, oregano, cumin, and pepper. I also, well, hold on. So I personally like to buy things with less sodium or less salt in them so I can add my own. I like my Himalayan pink sea salt, or any sea salt really. Anything is better than that cheap Morton's shit that they put in there. And there we're getting sponsor bridges with Morton. Anyway, so garlic, cumin, oregano, salt, pepper, red pepper flakes. So for those of you watching this on YouTube after it gets uploaded, someone just sent me a Snapchat asking me what to do next because they're following along. Could you do that? Yes, of course you could. Follow me on Snapchat. You should do that. Okay, so that's all simmering there for a little while. Just put that on medium heat for a while. Just kind of let it simmer. Let it party. Let it, chillax. I'm running out of words. I also wanted to preface to the two people who are actively following along and making this along with me. I have never made this recipe before and I'm not really following anything. In fact, some people warned me against mixing these two together for a sauce base. So the most important part about any sauce is that you let it roll for a little bit. So we're going to leave that, and I'm going to go take a shower, because I look like shit. Long day, pulling my hair out, so I'll be back. Kitty pajamas? Check. Batman shirt? Check. Shower? Check. You should smell how pretty I am right now. Your sauce is going. Let's brown up some ground beef. You're going to do it, Mexican style. We're going to throw a little bit of seasoning on top after you drain it, yada, yada, yada. We'll get there. You'll get there. Also, now would be a fantastic time to mention I just started the 7 Days to Die Chef Shwasty group on Xbox Live, so go ahead and join it. Search for groups under the name Chef Shwasty. You should find it. Also, if you don't have the game 7 Days to Die, you should still add me as a friend on Xbox Live with the name Chef Shwasty, because why the hell wouldn't you? I'm not cool, but whatever. Reminder that this video is going to be posted in its entirety to YouTube in a little bit, so make sure that you're also a YouTube subscriber as well. Music video coming soon, too. Drum off. It's going to be fun. I like creating recipes like this. I mean, when the sleep is still in your eyes, the dream is still in your head, you might realize that a recipe might come to you. So because I'm going to be using a pizza stone, I'm going to put that in now and let it preheat at about 425 so the stone heats up. Or 420 if you live in the Pacific Northwest. Some of you are probably thinking about that opening line to Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars, dough. So where is it? What are we going to do with it? It's a no-rise recipe, and I'm going to show you the ingredients. You ready to see the recipe? There it is. Oh, whoops, can't read it. That's because it's part of my cookbook that's coming out, so you can see it there. But because I feel bad not giving anything out, first person to reply to this snap right here, with on the back of their hand written Chef Shwasty in pen, with a big old smile on their face, gets my recipe for a no-rise beans dough. So this is the dough that recipe makes. It's really thin, bakes well, also kind of scary fast on the reply, you guys. I sent 5 of the recipes out. Anyway, so now we're going to put it on the pizza stone. So now that we have a good foundation going on, we're going to put this in the oven for about maybe 3 minutes just to see how it does. Get a nice foundation going. Okay, so we're going to take this out. Okay, that's looking nice. Okay, just whoop, shit, enough. Okay, good. So the bean and sauce mixture that we first did, that's what we're going to spread on here now. Get it? Oof! If you all change the color, it would look like a pizza. That would look like sauce. Now we're going to take some of the ground beef that we browned earlier with the Mexican seasonings and just put it on there. We're getting closer, but we're still not done. So So this is the part where you'd either add salsa, like a thick, chunky salsa, or just diced tomatoes. I opted for diced tomatoes just because my girlfriend's eating it and I don't want to outspice her, so, you know. Last but not least, cheese. So, this looks like a damn good pizza, right? I'm gonna add one thing that I feel would probably be a good idea. Hold on. Because I'm ultimately not sure of how this is gonna play, I'm gonna put just a handful of crunched tortilla chips on one half of the pizza. We'll do a taste test later. Back in the oven it goes. So, the important part is to keep check because obviously that long wasn't enough, so just keep looking at it. Also, with most good things in cooking, finish it off with a broil. And there you have it. A Mexican pizza. It smells amazing. Let it sit on the pizza stone for a little bit to crispen up the bottom. Sour cream, hot sauce, pretty much anything that you'd like to put on a taco, put on this pizza, it's going to taste great. Cut it up and enjoy. Thank you to everyone once again for following on this SnapShwasty adventure. Whatever you want to see next, just let me know on Twitter, Facebook, email, whatever you want to do. I'll be here. In the meantime, I'm hungry. It is Wednesday night. I have worked a full day. I'm going to go sit down and eat. Shwasty out.